Awesome discuss करेंगे दूसरे edition the spectator number 10 about the author then historical background why this is 10 significance title summary analysis theme symbol. So now about the author Joseph Edition was an English essayist and moral thinker and a leading figure of early 18th century Augustinists. Okay, along with their close friend with the research still he wrote and the Tatler and the Spectator in two important periodicals that shaped modern English prose. Addison's writing style is known as clarity, calmness, and gentle humor. He believed in improving society not by strict preaching but by polite instruction making difficult ideas and simple bringing moral refinement. Okay. Historical background: The Spectator was published 1711 to 1712. During the Augustan age is also called the Age of Reason. London society was changing rapidly. Coffee house were becomes a center of discussion, newspaper growing, and a middle class was emerging. Okay, यहाँ पर जो Augustan age था, it is called Age of Reason, and the London society changing their lifestyle in the coffee house becoming a center of discussion and newspaper growing in the middle class emerging. Okay, so there was a need for moral guidance and social refinement and education that could ease the common reader. The essay belongs to a period where literature was used as a tool of shaping public taste and manners. Okay? Uh, the edition still wanted to create polite, rational, and virtuous society during a time political tension and class mobility and social transformation. So now come to why Edition wrote this essay. So he introduces Mr. Spectator, a silent observer who studies society but does not judge loudly. Edison wrote this essay to introduce the personality of the narrator, define the purpose of periodical in this time in this essay, okay, and show how literature can improve ordinary life, make morality pleasant and questionable, okay, and reveals his desire to reform society through gentle humor and observation. Okay. The essay becomes a kind of manifesto announcing how a spectator will function as a moral guidance. Now, the significance of the title as spectator is meaningful because the narrator is a literary spectator, a person who watches the world quietly. He is not just a preacher but an observer. The title suggests neutrality, intelligence, and distance, also reflects Edison's aim to look society carefully understand themselves. So, summary: the spectator number 10, Joseph Edison is the spectator, the narrator who is almost invisible because of his silence. People think he is strange and even mute because he rarely speaks. However, the silence is him unique strength and he can observe people clearly. Okay, जब वो साइलेंट होता है वो सोसाइटी को अच्छे से ऑब्जर्व कर पाता है. देखिए, from coffee house to theater, from private families to busy streets and studies and behavior, manners and clothes and customs of different classes of society. Okay, he observed the coffee house, theater, as well as behavior, manner, and clothes. He explains the goal in bringing philosophy, meaning, wisdom, and good sense out of books and everyday life. He wants to people learn moral lessons gently while they enjoy reading. He hopes to make Warsaw fashionable and refine socialist taste of the middle class. The essay ends with a clear sense of mission. The spectator paper will act as a moral companion, encouraging balanced thinking, politeness, and reason. Not a full detailed analysis. Uh, Edison uses a fictional character, Mr. Spectator, as a marks through the examined society. The character is quiet and almost invisible. Okay. Which gives him the freedom to study human nature with honesty and objectivity. He becomes a literary device that allows Edison to comment on society without attacking anyone personally. This essay gently mocks human weakness and vanity, foolishness and pretension. Okay, यहाँ पर मक रहा है किस किसको like vanity, foolishness and pretension in a society, but always without cruelty. Edison believes reform should come through polite conversation, not harsh criticism. Yeah, his prose is smooth, elegant, and conversational, reflecting the ideals of the polite society he hopes to cultivate. He says, the essays also shows Edison's deep connection to the Enlightenment, belief in reason and improvement. Okay, so that's it. The themes is observation and human nature. Then as say explores the understanding of society it requires careful and observation. Mr. Spectator becomes the model of observer. Okay, morality and social reform. Addition aims to refine manners of promote virtue and gentle, entertaining way, reason and moderation, reflecting enlightenment values. The essays encourage rational thinking and balanced behavior. The rule of literature. Literature is presented tools educate, guide, and civilize society beyond mere entertainment. Silence and identity. Mr. Spectator silence becomes a symbol of intelligence, neutrality, and analytical power. Now, symbol Spectator symbolizes ideal enlightenment. Observer, quiet, rational, reflective. Coffee house is a symbol of discussion, debates, and the rise of the middle class. Okay, then the silence, symbol of wisdom, neutrality, and the freedom. Third, mirror. So directly state the spectator functions, mirror society, showing people their flaws. That's it.